Hello, 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 hello. Hello, are we working? I think we are. Good evening, Suzanne. Hi, Emma. Hi, Kathy, Bronnie, Shelby. Hello, hi, Catherine. Good morning, Beverly. Hi, Nicola and Jackie. Hello, hi, Sue and Dawn. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everybody has had an amazing Christmas. And of course, the time period in between leading up to New Year. Hello. There's not a win on every ticket, no. So it'll just be the numbers that get called out on the night. So it's done with a random number generator, Catherine. So the amount of prizes will just depend on the amount of tickets sold. I did have a lovely Christmas. Yeah, it was. I don't know if I told you, but we were actually going to go away for Christmas. We had with Aaron's family, and then his mum and stepdad got COVID, so they couldn't come. So we had to cancel the holiday plans there. So then we hosted and had his nan and granddad round instead, and it was lovely. It was honestly such a lovely day. And then I've got my family's Christmas tomorrow, where my sisters and all their kids all sort of meet up at my mum's for a couple of hours. So that's going to be quite good as well. So yeah, very, very lovely, relaxing time, which is strange to say for Christmas Day with someone who's cooking. But yeah, it was lovely. I hope you have all had a lovely time as well. There is still space available for this evening. We do have a little bit of an order list, so if you don't mind obviously going to the end of that order list, then you can definitely get added on for today. Or if you prefer, we are live on Friday as well. However, Friday we will be doing the paraffle draw and openings first before any openings. So any openings on Friday will be slightly later into the evening, if that makes sense. Hello. The children, yeah, I think the children are very happy. They had a lovely day. They're currently playing Top Trumps. When I just left them a minute ago, they're playing Top Trumps. So that was one of the gifts. They're happy with that. Yeah, I hope you all had a lovely day. Aaron's happy because I got him some new headphones. From when he rolled his car, he lost his headphones. And he had some in-ear headphones. I'm not sure what they were. So yeah, he's felt lost without them. So he's got some new headphones. So he's very happy now. Hello, hello, hello. So today is a normal opening. I did just update the order list. However, I can of course update it as we go. Like I say, we do still have spaces available for today. We've currently got I think there's 16 people on the order list at the moment, just because somebody's on there twice. So I think I'm going to add them together when it gets to them, if they would like to be. Yeah. And then, yeah, if you'd like an opening today, I can add you on as we go. We've got mystery oysters available. Stick, pick or sparkle dip is still available. And the You've Been Jingled is still available. The last night for the You've Been Jingled is the 1st of January. So tonight, Friday, and then, I forget, let me double check. Tonight, Friday, and then Sunday. So we are live on Sunday the 1st. On the website, oh Tina, bless you, thank you for the stars. On the website, we've got a massive Boxing Day sale on there, as well as a clearance section. So you've got these two sections with massive discounts. So yeah, it's definitely worth having a look in there. And a lot of the Christmas items are actually in the Boxing Day sale. So that may be something to potentially get ready for next year. Get the Christmas jewellery ready. So they are in the Boxing Day section with some money off in there. I think that's everything. So yeah, we're going to jump straight in. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I had a lovely Christmas. I hope you have all had a lovely Christmas as well. Right, up first today is Dina Byrne. Dina, are you here? I will say actually as well, the out of hours is on my emails until the 3rd of January. I am still trying to do emails as and when I can. However, with it being the holidays, it's not the 48-hour sort of time period with that, because I am spending a lot of time with the family. So yeah, the auto response says the 3rd of January. If you get a reply before then, that was brilliant. If not, that it will be then when I start doing them again properly. I hope you can all understand that one. Okay, Dina. Hello, hello, hello. Now, Dina, you have got one opening altogether, so I hope you're okay with the mystery oyster. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Okay, there we go, sorting that all out there. So, mystery oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells, my lovely? So, let's go down. What did Aaron get me? I got a bag and a purse. I got a lady shave. It was on my list. And I got... Dina, I'll just hold this up so you can see. I got a new... this may be the most exciting one for me. I got a new, like, old-fashioned-y type storage shelving unit thing for my mugs, and they're going to be just my mugs, the ones that no one else used, just my ones. Now, it won't fit nowhere near all my mugs on there, but like my most special ones can go on there. So yeah, that was, I think, my main thing, and I'm so happy. Yeah, it's not up yet, but a storage place, like an old-fashioned oak storage place for my mugs, so I'm very excited to fill that. Sorry, Dina. So donate the shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Mystery oyster. Quite a nice sharp pop there. Oh. And in here, there's no pearls on that side. Just the mother of pearl there. Now I can see, starting off the night's night with multiple pearls in here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I love a Dremel. You'll have so much fun, my lovely, using that. There's no more in that one. Dina, you are quadding. First oyster of the night, and you're quadding, my lovely. So, you have got a dark purple, a bridal white, a light pink, and a brighter coral. So dark purple, bridal white, lighter pink, and a brighter coral. Now, if you're happy with one of these to go on the jewellery, just let me know. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. If I run them through the board, the purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Bridal white's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Light pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Oh wow, Jackie, that is an amazing present. You're going to have a brilliant time. Wow. Oh, Anita, I definitely understand the nerves, but they will have an amazing time, won't they? Oh, bless them. You too, Kelly. I hope you have had a lovely time. Now, Dina, what do you think to these? Like I say, if you're happy, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. Can you swap the white for a dark violet and the coral for a bright watermelon? I don't have any violets available, I'm afraid. So if you prefer to have a violet, I can pop you on a waiting list, but there is quite a few people on there for the violets. Now I will show you a blurple instead, because I'm going to I think blurple's sort of the closest shade to it, possibly, like a brighter blurple. So have a look at this one here, and then of course if that's not the correct shade, I can and you're happy to wait, we can do that. Or of course if you prefer to have a different colour, just let me know. Oh, congratulations, Kaz. Oh, wow, they're going to be very close in age, aren't they? My two, there's only 15 months apart, and it is lovely. Congratulations. Oh, Sarah. Wow, 16 years old. Was it slow, or was it like running fine still? "11 months between them." Wow. They do say that you are very fertile after giving birth, don't they? They're perfect. Watermelon and Jory hoop on the others. Okay, so you're happy with those. Oh, I haven't got that out. Aaron, can you just grab me some kitchen towel before you go, please? Okay, so let me just bring you back up and I can write this down. Can you get to it? Oh, bless you. Well, at least you don't have to do that now. I'm going to tell Aaron. Sarah was using a laptop 16 years old.
Wait.
Sorry, Aaron's a techie, so you have to pop your head in and say hello. And say hello to everyone. No.
Hello there.
She got a new laptop for Christmas.
Yay.
No, don't put that there. That's not very helpful. Thank you. So, sorry, watermelon on there. Thank you, Bab.
I want some watermelon.
You want some watermelon? I don't think we've got watermelon. And hoop fittings on the others. The invoice for the hoop fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and that will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, so let me pop these in here. Oh, bless you, Sarah. Oh, right, so if I pop that on there, Dina, you get a free gift from us as well. So this one's got the baubles on him, so it's on the back there, and then the star on the front. So that's going to be included with your order. Thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. He's wearing a t-shirt I got him today, Aaron. Oh, no, I didn't get him it, actually, sorry. The kids picked him it for Christmas. And it's got Grumpy from the Seven Dwarfs, Snow White. So it's Grumpy with different stages of Grumpy, so different faces of Grumpy. And then all day, all day I've been going to him, "You're this face right now. You're this face right now." It's such an enjoyable top. And he hasn't even been grumpy, he's just made the same facial expression. Oh, I've been having some right fun. Dina, you're very, very welcome. And up next then today is Kathy Rax. Kathy, are you here? just printing these ones off as well. Kathy Rex, are you here? Kathy, hello. Can't wait. Donate the shells. Perfect. Give me just 1 second. Sorry, this... I think my printer needs a service or a good clean because it just takes a long time to register that I've told it to do anything. Okay, so Kathy, you have got a 25 pearl oyster. I'm going to have to just pop you on a... Let's pop you on the reindeer names for a second. Oh. I might have to move my bags around because the 25 pearl oyster bag is this owl bag, and I love this owl bag, so I want to use it more. So I might swap them around in the new year just so this one's used more because I do love it. Right, 25 pearl oyster. Donate the shells. Is there certain colours you're hoping for? Oh, bless you, Jackie. He can have, if he needs watermelon, we can go to the shop tomorrow. Maybe. I don't think there's room in the fridge for watermelon, actually. We've still got a lot of leftovers left. So I don't actually think there's room for watermelon, saying that. Right, Kathy, let's go down. 25 pearl oyster. Softer pop there. Okay, so in here, we're going to have, this one's going to run away. I can just feel it. Okay, so we've got quite a nice little patch at the front there, but we can't see much else going on. So let's see if we can get these open. Oh, running down the front there. I knew he was going to escape. Okay. Oh, the flesh was still a bit attached there, so there's no pearls on that side. And we have had a few runaways now. Let's move, oh, look at that silver. Let's move those down the front. Okay. So let's have a squidge in here. I've never had one of those, Chloe. I think my sister's got one. I don't know if it's got the ice in it though. It does have the double doors though. Oh, just having a good squidge for you. Look at that Smurf blue. Oh, wow, 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 wow. So what I'm going to do is I will dry them up and then hold them up so you can see. So there's no more in that one. Now I did just put that to the side, but let me count them first. So down the front we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Perfect. So I'm just going to dry these up for you, Kathy. Hello, good evening. Welcome to everybody joining. Oh, that's freaky, spitting out on its own. And it's messy as well, because then, of course, it melts. So you've just got puddles of water everywhere. Oh, gosh. Right, what we're going to do, Kathy, is I'm going to pop them in the sand and show you the colours as we go. Okay, so I'm going to try and do the darkest at the top and the smallest at the bottom. So first of all, we've got this darker gunmetal grey going into a darker silver. A darker chocolate. You can see flashes of chocolate there. A dark chocolate silver. So this one's a base chocolate with the silver overtone. And then we've got a darker purple chocolate. So again, purple base, no. Oh no, chocolate base with a purple overtone. If I can't talk already, it's going to be a fun night. So that's your first 5. Moving on to the second row, we've got another chocolate pearl, slightly lighter this time. There will be openings on Friday as well, but it will be the paraffle first. Your next pearl is another chocolate purple, so hopefully you can see them purple tones coming through with the chocolate base there. You then have that gorgeous lighter silver I saw at the front instead on when it was on the board there. So that's the lighter of the 2 silvers. You've got a dark but bright chocolate bronze. And then you've got a darker burgundy red as well. Okay, so that all your, say, darker pearls, and the ones left are more the lighter pearls. Okay, so if we start with the light silvery sea green, look at him. So you can definitely see that sea green tone, but it's that sort of lighter, almost mermaidy green colour. You then have a icy blue, which is a pastel icy blue there. And then a Smurf blue. Look at him, gorgeous Smurf blue. Now Smurf blues are quite rare. They don't come out very often at all. We then have a candy floss pink. And a blush pink. Oh, sorry. You might be able to hear the wind and rain today. The wind's definitely picked up quite a bit today. So there's your blush pink. Moving on to a lemon yellow. A pastel yellow. A light autumn peach. A lighter coral. And then a slightly brighter coral as well. You then have a pastel gold. A rose gold. A rose gold pink. So it's a rose gold, but he does have a pink tone to him. Let me pop him next to him. So hopefully you can see that one's a rose gold and that one's just got his slight pink to him. We've then got a darker pinky rose gold. And then ending on a baby pink. So the bottom row are very similar in colours actually. They are definitely all different, but they are very similar. What do you think to these, Kathy? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can, of course, swap them for you. And if you're happy for me to do so, I normally measure the largest and the smallest. However, if you would like me to measure them all, I can definitely do that for you as well. So it's completely up to you. Are they big? I would say these ones are around, well, we'll measure them in a minute to see what the smallest and largest is. From a guess, I'd say the smallest is probably a 6.5. Largest and smallest is fine. Okay, so I would say smallest would be the pastel yellow or the autumn peach. So the yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Yep, he's a 6.5. And the peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. So there's not one smaller than those two. So the smallest is a 6.5. We're going to measure that Smurf blue. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Kathy, can you just confirm, are you happy to keep all these colours for me? Your Candy Floss Pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And probably this darker one as well. Chocolate, this one is. Not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. So the smallest is a 6.5 and your largest is an 8 here. What do you think to these? I'm just going to bring you back up. However, if you would like to swap any, we can definitely do that for you. Or if you're happy, that's brilliant. You're happy with them? Perfect. And you're very, very welcome, Kathy. And I'm glad you was here, because I know you said if you're not here to open without you. But with the 25 pearl oyster, I definitely prefer, obviously, you guys to be here. I would open it without you, as requested. But yeah, I'm glad you managed to pop on, my lovely. So just popping this in here for you. Kathy, I hope you're happy with that, and of course with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you, my lovely. And you're very, very welcome. Up next then today is Rachel Jones. Rachel, are you here? Rachel, hello, hello, hello. Now, Rachel, I believe you've got your oyster opening. Let me just double check. Yep, so you've got an oyster opening, but you've also got you've been jingled as well. So if it's okay with you, we'll do your jingle and then we'll do all the oyster openings together at the end. So if we dive in for your jingle, oh, you've got this one here. Let me just pop that back in there and let's go down. So good luck, my lovely. And you've got one of our new pendants that are not on the website yet. Oh, it will be going on the website come the new year. It comes with one oyster opening and you can have your pearl on or off the jewellery. So this one has got the 3 leaves which are overlapping each other. I don't know if you can see, but it does have a slight curvature to it. So it does actually lift off the board there slightly, or the card there slightly, so when you're wearing it, it will sort of lift off slightly as well. And it does have the texture and the detailing on both sides, so you can either wear it so it's curving into you, so it's sort of coming outwards, or so it's sort of flicking upwards. I like it so where it flicks upwards, the pearl sort of sits in the middle, but you can move the pearl around either way, so you can sort of move it, or you don't have to have the pearl on there if you don't want to. So that is your one there. If we bring you up for your naughty or nice, oh no, how did I do that without dropping one? Okay. Naughty or nice cards nearly went everywhere. So naughty or nice card, we've got to be careful with those today apparently. Let's go back down. And you have got a nice elf. Have a question. If you get it correct, you get a bonus oyster opening. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to read you a question. If you get it correct, you get your normal oyster opening plus another oyster opening on top. And that does mean you get to keep that pendant there, Rachel. So I hope you're happy with him. Now your questions are in here. Now these are the last of the original questions. I haven't recycled any of these Christmas questions yet. If it turns out that these run out, we may have to sort of shuffle all the ones previously used. But from the start of, what, November was it? So they were quite a way away. But for now, still unused questions. No help from the audience, please. And Rachel, I will have to take your first answer. It is a multiple choice answer. So I'll read you all three potential answers and then you can let me know which one you think. So it says, which pantomime does Buttons appear in? So which pantomime does Buttons appear in? Is it A, Cinderella, B, Peter Pan, or C, Lion King? So I'll read that again. In which pantomime does Buttons appear in? A, Cinderella, B, Peter Pan, C, Lion King. Again, this is one of those that can be seen as a hard question. So which pantomime does Buttons appear in? Is it A, Cinderella, B, Peter Pan, or C, Lion King? Rachel, you have said A, Cinderella. And the answer is A, Cinderella. Well done, my lovely. So that means you've got 2 oyster openings with that pendant there. And you've got another oyster opening for your item of jewellery as well. So 3 altogether. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours you're hoping for? Oh, who wants to be a millionaire with oysters? I've really quite enjoyed doing the questions this year. It's definitely something moving forward that I think we can incorporate like throughout the year. Not all year, but every now and then. Because I've really quite enjoyed it. It will just be finding the correct sort of range. Christmas theme is quite easy. So yeah, just finding something else. Rachel, donate the shells and hoping for a red and a forest green. Okay, so let's go down your first 3 oysters, my lovely. Good luck. I'm just going to move that one out the way. It's quite big. Okay, so lighter pop there. And in your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. In here, you are twinning. 1 and 2. Twinning with coral twins. Now one is definitely just slightly brighter than his twin. And the brighter one visually may be slightly larger as well. But gorgeous coral twins there. Moving on to oyster number 2, and you've got a softer pop there. Oh, and you've got a little runaway. Nope, there you go. So that one just popped out as I opened him up. There's your mother of pearl. There's a little bit of flesh again. There's no pearls. There's just a few little pearl blisters in there. So you've got 1, 2, 3. You have triples. You've got 3 pearls in that oyster there, Rachel. So let me just dry these up for you. 3 darker pearls. Now you've got 2 grape chocolatey purples. So chocolate base, but with like a grape overtone to both of them. And then you've got a darker chocolate on its own. Obviously all from the same oyster, but these two are very similar in colour. Then this one's the kind of odd one out there. So 2 chocolate purples and then a darker chocolate as well. And then moving on to your last oyster. Gorgeous sharp pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And again, right down the front here, nearly had a runaway. And he is a green pearl. And there's no more in that one. So he is a 2-tonal olive green. So it's a slightly darker olive green. Again, look at him. Gorgeous olive green. Rachel, what do you think to all of these? Twinning corals, one brighter, one lighter. 2 chocolate purples and a dark chocolate. And then a olive green as well. Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll need to know which ones you'd like on each item of your jewellery. If you're not happy, we can, as you know, swap them for you. If I run them through the board, the brighter coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Lighter coral is a runaway, and he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. So they are measuring the different sizes there. Chocolate purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Chocolate purple number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is also a 7.5. The darker chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And then that darker olive green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Swap the chocolate grape for red and coral for forest green. Is that both of them or just one of each? Sorry, I kept seeing a brighter red each time I picked one up then. And you as well, Livia. I hope you had an amazing Christmas. I've only got one of each, but of course if you would like to have 2 of each, that's absolutely fine. Oh, bless you, Dawn. Love them. So it's just the 2 of them. So what did you have a preference of what coral? I'll take the lighter coral, but if you prefer to swap the brighter coral, that's fine. And which colour would you like on which one? So you're happy with the red and the green. You'd like to donate these top 4 pearls to the next 4 people on the order list. Rachel, that's so, so kind of you, my lovely. So kind of you. Forest green on the leaf, red on the reindeer, of course. So forest on the leaf, red on the reindeer, and then I'll donate these to the next 4 people who are here on the order list. Bless you. Let me bring you up and then I can write that down. Forest green, and then we've got red. And then what I'll do is I'll pop your donated loose pearls in a bag, and then for the next 4 people I'll just pour one out of the bag, and whatever one hits my hand first will be that one to each person, and then that way I'm not sort of picking the colours. Okay, Rachel, no, you're very, very welcome, and again, that's very, very kind of you. I was just thinking that olive green is stunning. Your free gift is this one. It's got lots of little reindeers all over him. Rachel, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything, my lovely. That's safe up there for you. I just need to clear my throat, so I'm just going to see if I can cough. So I do apologise. Bear with me a moment. So I feel like I've got something at the back of my throat. Let me see if a sip of this will help. That might help. Hang on. Okay, sorry, I do apologise. Do you know when it just creeps up on you and you can't get rid of whatever? I hope it's not a hair again. Does anyone remember the hair problem? I had a hair at the back of my throat. It was there most alive. It was a nightmare. Oh, bless you, Shelby. Right, up next today is Carol Sampler. Carol, Carol, are you here? Now I'm just gonna grab this ready for Carol, and I'm just gonna, didn't look, poured one out, and it is the chocolate pearl. So that one is the next one who's to the next person who's here on the order list. Carol, you're here. Hello. So Rachel has donated her pearls. This pearl is yours already, Carol. So I hope you're happy with that one. But let's bring you back up because you do have a You've Been Jingled. So let's dive in. Oh gosh, Sarah, bless you. I really hope it goes soon. Right, let's go down. It's crazy, isn't it, Jacqueline? Right, Carol, so your jingle, good luck. And you have got a Christmas pendant. Now, this Christmas pendant comes with the chain as well. So with our You've Been Jingled, it doesn't actually always come with a chain. So if you've got a pendant, it doesn't, if it doesn't have the chain on it, I won't be adding one in just for that game. This one, however, does come with the chain. So you'll get the pendant and the chain here. So I hope you're happy with that already. On the website, this one is called the Small Reindeer Pendant. And as you can see, it is the silhouette of a reindeer. Now you do have a little hole where his eye is, and then you've got a heart cut out in his chest as well. Now it is light silver, but as always, it just reflects my camera, so it looks dark like that, but it is the silver colour. It comes with one oyster opening, and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. If you have it on the jewellery, it does sit at the top and it can move around, or you don't have to have the pearl on there if you don't want to. So I hope you're happy with him. If I bring these over though to do your naughty or nice, I'm scared they're going to fall over now, so just holding them. Right, let's go down. Your naughty or nice card. It says, nice elf, have a question. If you get it correct, you can choose another person watching the live to have a free oyster opening. It cannot be yourself. Okay, Carol, this card's a lovely card. It's the season of goodwill, and it just means you get to gift somebody else. So if you get your question correct, you can pick another, can you hear me still? You can pick another person on the live to have an oyster opening, and they will do their oyster opening after you've done your one. Okay, so I hope you're happy with that. It does mean you get to keep this pendant as well, this pendant and chain, so that one is definitely yours. Now with the questions, I will have to take your first answer and no help from the audience, please. Okay, so this one is a multiple choice answer, so I will read all three potential answers for you to let me know which one it is. That's your favourite card, Sophie. Okay, so Carol. What are roasted on an open fire and also feature in a famous Christmas song? So I'll read that again. What are roasted on an open fire and also feature in a famous Christmas song? Is it A, pine nuts, B, hazelnuts, or C, chestnuts? So what are roasted on an open fire and also feature in a famous Christmas song? Is it A, pine nuts, B, hazelnuts, or C, chestnuts? Carol, you have said chestnuts. The answer is chestnuts, my lovely. I'm gonna just grab a piece of paper. If you can let me know the full name of anybody on the live, completely up to you. And then I'll add them in for an oyster opening after we've done your one. So I'm just gonna grab this piece of, it's easier for me to print out a plain piece of paper and do it that way than to try and move everything to pull a piece of paper out. There we go. You have to donate back to Rachel as she's been so kind. Oh, bless you. Rachel Jones then. Rachel, you're going to have an oyster opening and I'll add you back in again after Carol here. So that's Rachel Jones Carol, I believe. So the lady who just donated a pearl to you. Love that. Ooh. Okay. So Carol, you do have one oyster opening then with that pendant. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours you're hoping for? Let me get this open for you. So if we go down, sorry, your oyster opening, you've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. There's no pearls on that side. I can, however, see a little peeper nestled in there. Oh, keep your shells. Not a problem. I'll clean that up for you in a moment. And you're twinning. Twinning with lavender pearls there. There's no more in that one. So lavenders are just slightly darker lilac purples. So these ones are just slightly darker lilacs. Visually, it does look like they may be slightly different sizes. Now, we can't swap the donated pearl from Rachel, as just at the time I've sort of said there's no swaps there. But if you're not happy with these lavenders, we can swap them for you. And then I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. And of course, if on, which one you'd like on there. So you've got your chocolate at the top, then the slightly lighter purple, and then the slightly darker purple. So if you're happy, that's perfect. If you're not, you can swap them. If I run them through the board, your lighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Slightly darker of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5 as well. What do you think? What would you like to do? Of course you can. Excuse me. So no pearl on the jewellery, that's brilliant. So the little reindeer will come to you as it is. And then you'd like to have a sea green and a black cherry. So let me just hold these ones up for you. Just confirm if you're happy with these for me. Oh. Okay, there we go. Can you just confirm, are you happy with those there? I'm going to bring you back up, but if you're not happy, we can go back down and I can swap them for different shades. Just wrapping up your shells here for you. Oh, no, those are great. Perfect. Okie dokie. So no pearl on the jewellery. And those are yours. So if I pop these on here. Okay, I've got that all down for you. So you also get a free gift from us. So this one's just got the outline of a Christmas town on there. It's quite faint, but you can hopefully see it there. If I pop your details on here, Carol, I hope you're happy with everything there. And of course, we'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. And Rachel Jones, then, you have got chosen for the bonus oyster opening. Are you here? And you have a great new year as well, Carol. You're very, very welcome. Still here, Rachel. Perfect. So you've got a mystery oyster then. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells this time? And is there a certain colour you're hoping for? So Rachel, let's go down. Your mystery oyster. Oh, a little bit of a funny shaped shell here. Let me see if I can. Oh, a tougher pop, but we're in. So that one has a funny shaped shell there. I don't know if you can see, but it's got this sort of ridge at the top, so it made it a little bit harder. So donating the shells. Okay. Oh, you are twinning. And you're twinning with purple pearls as well. Again, I'd say one is a lavender and one is a lilac purple. So you do have sort of the two slightly different shades. One of them is two-tonal. So let me just dry them up and hold them up for you. So you've got one darker, one slightly lighter and two-tonal. So the darker of the two is that one there. So he is two-tonal, but he is overall darker. Then this one is overall lighter, but does have that sort of darker splash as well. So they're both two-tonal purples there. One more lighter, one more darker. Love them. Perfect. So you can swap them if you wanted, Rachel, but if you're happy, that's brilliant as well. So just confirm for me what you'd like to do. Let me run them through the board. The slightly darker of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the lighter of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5 as well. You're keeping those. That's brilliant. So those are yours, Rachel. Again, thank you for the donations with your shells. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, up next then today is Claire Sullivan. Claire, are you here? Claire, hello. Mystery Oyster, donate the shells. So you've got one oyster opening here. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for, Claire? So let's go down. Your mystery oyster. Oh, can you hear that? I can definitely hear a pearl in there. Softer pop there. Oh, you get a bonus pearl as well from Rachel, so I'll pour that out in a moment so we can see what colour you get there. Looking for an apple green. Okay, just getting through. And there's no more on that side, so just a little bit of flesh but no pearls. And I can see a little bit of a peeper there. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you was hoping for an apple green. There is an apple green there. There's no more in that swim. Let me dry these up. You are quinting. You have got 5 pearls in one oyster here. You've got a dark chocolate, a sea green, a apple green, a Pepsi blue, and a autumn peach. So chocolate, sea green, apple green, Pepsi blue, and an autumn peach. And I'm just going to bring you up so you can see. I'm going to pour one of these, not looking, into my hand. And it is the olive green. So now you've got 3 different types of green pearls here. Now, Claire, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you, but you can't swap the olive green. And then I will need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. So you've got the chocolate, sea green, apple green, Pepsi blue, autumn peach, and olive green as well. If I run them through the board, the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Apple green, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. Oh, sorry, he is a 7. That was the sea green, dear me. Now the apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then the olive green was from before. Okay. Okay, so keep the blue and swap the other 4 for a deeper apple green. Okay, so we're going to go for, oh, that one there is gorgeous. Deeper apple green, a gold. Did I just drop one? No. A gold. I've gone for the bright gold. However, if you prefer a more pastel gold, just let me know and I can swap it for you. A bright yellow. So I'm going to grab you a sunshine yellow and a cherry red. Now, the bright reds that we had, I don't have. So I've only got more darker burgundy red going into black cherries available. So I'm going to get you the brightest red. Now, I'd say it's that one there. If you're happy with those. Oh. Okay, so have a look at those 4. So these 2 you've kept on that side. Those 4 have added in. So the apple green, the gold, the yellow and the red. Now, if you're happy with those 4, that's perfect. Again, if you're not happy and you prefer to change the shade, let me know. And then I'll need to know which one you'd like to have on the jewellery. Apple green on the charm, and you're happy with those shades, that's perfect. So apple green on there, and then the other ones in here. Okay, so if I write that down, we've got the apple green on there. You get a free gift from us as well. So you've got the bauble paper just at the top there. So I'll pop that, your name on here. And Claire, I hope you are happy with everything. Thank you for the donations of your shells. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. You're very, very welcome, Claire. Right, up next then today is Shelby Campbell. Shelby, are you here? Right, there's a purple and a watermelon left, so whatever one comes out, and it is the purple. So Shelby Campbell, are you here? Shelby, hello. Your donated pearl from Rachel is the chocolate grape purple, so base chocolate with that grape purple overtone. So that one you can't swap out, but you can choose to have it on the jewellery if you wanted to, but you've also of course got it as a bonus pearl. So you've been jingled. Let's dive in for your jingle. Oh, I thought I had 2 then. And let's go down. Good luck, Shelby. Okay, in here you have got a crystal pendant. This one comes with one oyster opening where you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. Now this is one of our traditional heart pendants, and it is the black crackle traditional heart. So if I get this focused, it is a clear crystal heart, and on the reverse side of the heart you've got this black crackle effect. Okay, and that means through the clear crystal, as the light shines, you sort of see the black crackle pattern at different angles. Now if you choose to have your pearl on this one, it goes at the top and can move around, or you don't have to have the pearl on there if you don't want to. But I hope you're happy with that one. Now if I bring you up to do your naughty or nice card. Oh, I've got 2. There we go. You've got this one here. So let's go down. And it says, naughty elf, put that back and try again. Okay, so that means that you can't keep that one. That one's got to go back. But you get to have another jingle, and whatever is in your new one is going to be yours. So let me bring you back up again. Oh, bless you, Shelby. Right, so diving in here, you've got this one here, and let's go down. Sorry. Okay, so good luck. And in here you have got a pendant. Now this pendant comes with one oyster opening, and the pearl would need to go onto this pendant, okay? So this one, the pearl sits right in the center of the pendant. Now this one is the woven pendant. It is gorgeous. We did have matching earrings and a ring on the website. I'm not sure if they're still in stock or not. But this is the woven pendant. So you can see it's got that woven design intertwining and looping around, going around the circle. And your pearl gets set right in the middle there. So the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. Shelby, I hope you're happy with that one. If I bring you back up again. Now that one does come with the one oyster opening then. So if we grab your mystery oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? You love that one too. Perfect. So if we get him open. And let's go down. So mystery oyster. Donate the shells. Perfect. Thank you. So that was a lighter pop there. Now we're going to have a runaway on this side, I think. Oh, no, he stayed in. So there's a little bit of flesh there, but you can see that there's no pearls there. And you've got a runaway there, but there we go. Ooh. And you're twinning. Twinning with very dark pearls there. There's no more in that one. Now these may possibly be a black, but let me dry them up before and have a look. There's definitely one which is larger than the other. So we've got one big, one small one. They are twinning black pearls. What do you think to these twinning black pearls? Now, Shelby, as you know, if you're happy, that's perfect. They are yours. If you're not happy, that's absolutely fine. I can swap them for you. And then I just need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. Josie, I do have the Ribbon of Hope charm and the Ribbon of Hope cage pendant. Now, Shelby, let me run these through the board for you. The visually smaller black is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Visually larger black is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Swap the smaller one for a Lavender from earlier. You can. And then which pearl would you like on the jewellery? I'm going to bring you back up, but if you'd like me to go back down to see them, I can definitely do so. Lavender, please. Thank you, and thank you again, Rachel. Oh, bless you. So on my part, you're very, very welcome. Just popping these in here, and then I can write down that we've got the lavender on there. Okay. Lavender. So you get your free gift from us. And again, you've got the bauble paper. There's lots of bauble paper today. So let me pop your name on here. Shelby, I hope you're happy with everything there. And of course, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. Debbie, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Oh, I had a notification. Now, this does not mean you need to send them to me. And also, I'm saying because Sophie's Star Night is coming up on the 30th, so on Friday. But I had a notification that a lot of people, now I don't think this is every user, but a lot of users will be getting 200 free stars from Facebook for you to spend on a creator of your choice. Now again, that doesn't mean you have to send them here, but it's worth, if you get them, that you can send them to somebody or a page that you enjoy, or I think you can send them to, I don't think you can send them to individual people, but I think you can send them to different pages and different groups and artists and stuff. So it's worth having a look just to see if you have those. But yeah, I had a notification to say that Facebook was doing it, so I thought, oh, I'll let you all know, just so, yeah, it's nice to know. I've never had them on my personal account yet, so I may be one of the people it picks this time. I don't know how it works. Right, up next today is Bronnie Van Leer. Bronnie, are you here? Do you not, Dawn? Oh, bless you. Maybe you might get picked as well. Again, I don't know how they're chosen. But yeah, I had a notification that said that they, not a notification, but like a, this is happening kind of notification. Oh, bless you, Cassie. Sophie's night is not tonight, it's on Friday. So the Friday coming up, Friday the 30th. Any stars sent that night will be given, well, I'll pass them over to Sophie. Bronnie, hello, hello, hello. Bronnie, you have got a stick or pick sparkle dip. So let's get the sparkle dip basket. So that's this one here, and let's go down. So your stick, pick or sparkle dip. Let's dive in for that one there. Good luck, Bronnie. Oh, bless you, Suzanne. Thank you. But yeah, I didn't say that to send them here. It's nice to know that they're potentially coming. Okay, so in here, Bronnie, let's have a look. Oh, I love it. Now, you've got our traditional heart charm, crystal heart charm. So this crystal heart is on the website. Now the crystal heart itself is the bright yellow crystal heart, which Bronnie, yellow, look at him. So it's a bright, I think this one's the bright topaz, but I'd have to double check the name, but it's a gorgeous sunshine yellow crystal heart there. So I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Now this one I paired with a silvery sea green. So let me just drop the pearl down next to the heart so you can see. So yeah, a silvery sea green here. Okay, now this is going to be, if you're happy with the pearl, you can stick. If you're not happy and you'd like to go for a pick and you'll dive in and pull out 4 pearls, then you have to pick one of the 4 new pearls to go onto the jewellery. That's fine as well. But it's completely up to you, Bronnie. Would you like to stay with this one, or would you like to go for a different colour pearl? Oh yeah, that's the back of the charm there. It is still yellow, but it's sort of that mirrored yellow effect. Then back onto the crystal at the front. It is lovely. Love them both. Does that mean, just confirm for me, does that mean you would like to keep the green? Bronnie does get the watermelon pearl too. I was going to bring you back up, but I don't think I need to because it is the last one in there. Bronnie, you get the watermelon as well from Rachel. And you're happy with the green there, so you get to keep him as well. Okie dokie. Let me pop these in here for you. So that's there. And then you've got your watermelon as well. So I'm just going to write down that you're happy to stick with the green on the yellow heart. You get your free gift from us. And oh, this one's got lots of robins all over him there. You'd like a jump ring on the watermelon. That's not a problem. So let me pop your name on the free gift. And loose on jump ring. Now the invoice for the jump ring, that will get sent over tomorrow for you, and that will go to the email address that's on the order form. Bronnie, I hope you're happy with that, and I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you, my lovely. I did. I had a lovely Christmas, Wendy. Thank you. It was really, really calm and relaxing, and yeah, it was a lovely day. I hope you had a lovely day as well. Placed an order, I've added it onto order of placed previously. If it's already sent out to me in an invoice for the postage, and I'll happily send it on. Oh, Laverne, have I got you on the order list already? No, you may have to remind me when it's your turn, my lovely, but that's not a problem. If it's already been sent, I can definitely do that. But if you remind me on your turn, then I can make a note just to say if previous order is sent, I'll invoice you for the postage. Okay, up next today is Dawn Barbner. Dawn, are you here? Now, Dawn, I think it may be you are twice on here. It might not be you. Oh no, it is you. Perfect. Dawn, hello, hello, hello. Here and donate the shells, not a problem. So I've just added your orders together. I hope that's okay. So you've got a stick pick or sparkle dip, and you've been jingled. So if it's okay with you, we'll do your stick pick or sparkle dip first, and then we'll do your jingle afterwards. And you'd like to donate the shells, so we'll do that once we do your jingle. So your basket for the stick pick or sparkle dip, let's go down, and that one there. So if I get this open for you, good luck, Dawn. Oh, thank you very much, Bab. Okay, so in here, I mean, already looking at that colour pearl. Okay, so you've got a crystal spike charm. Okay, so this is our Bermuda blue crystal spike charm, which means it has got different shades of blue in the spike itself. Depending on where the light hits, it depends on what shade you're going to see. So gorgeous lighter and darker shades there. On the reverse side of this one, it is the plain silver, so lighter silver, but then the blue coming through. Now the pearl with this one is a two-tonal Pepsi and Smurf blue. So it does go lighter and darker around the pearl. Let me bring this up. So next to the jewellery, there we go. What do you think to that? Now you can either stick with that one and keep the blue pearl on the charm, or we can go for a different pearl on the charm. So it's completely up to you, my lovely. You can either stick or you can pick, which pick is pick a different pearl. Yes, Josie, you can either choose to have it with an oyster opening for your pearl or pearls, and then if you're not happy with the pearls from the oyster, you can change the pearl colour. Or you don't have to have the oyster opening and you can just pick the colour pearl straight away and do it that way. So, but yes, you can definitely pick what colour pearl you would like. I'm also very sorry for your loss, and don't be sorry for any questions. Please ask, and if I can answer, I definitely will. Now, Dawn, what do you think to this one? If you're happy, like I said, you can stick, or if you'd like to pick and go for a different colour pearl, you can do so as well. Love it, stick with that one. Okay, perfect. Let me bring you back up. So that one is yours. If I pop him on here for you. And then, like I said, you've got your jingle. So you've been jingled. So if we dive in here for you, and let's go down. Oh, now this one's just got some name in it. So this one is called the Unicorn Love Earrings. So these are 925 silver. They are stud back earrings, and on the website they are called the Unicorn Love Earrings. Now these ones you can have with the pearls on or off the jewellery, and they do come with 2 oyster openings. So I zoom in on one of them here. You can see they've got that gorgeous unicorn head, and then the hearts at the bottom is where your pearls would hang from. Okay, so 2 oyster openings, and your pearls dangle from the bottom of the hearts, or you can have the earrings as they are and the 2 pearls loose. So it's completely up to you. But Dawn, I hope you're happy with the jewellery there. If we bring you back up to do your naughty or nice card. Oh, happy birthday. I hope you had a brilliant day. So if we go down for your naughty or nice card. And in here it says nice elf. So it says pick again and choose between the jewellery to which one you would like to keep. Okay, so we're going to pick another one, and then you get to pick between these ones or your new item to see which one you would like to keep. And you've got earrings the last 3 times. Oh wow, well I hope you're happy with earrings. However, this one may not be earrings, I don't know. Is that one? Well, that feels quite heavy actually. I wonder what this is. So if we get this one open, you've got a bracelet here. This bracelet is, nope, I can't remember the name of it. So this is a 925 silver 7.5 inch long bracelet. It's got quite a nice thick, larger lobster fitting, lobster clasp on the bracelet. Now this one, you could have a pearl on every large link if you wanted. Now if I get this focused, each large link is a textured link, so it's like almost like it's a twisted rope. It's that twisted effect on the silver, and then you've got these double kiss links in between, and that's what I like to call them, kiss links, because it looks like they're crossed over. Okay, so you can't have pearls on the smaller ones, but you can on the larger links. These ones also will hold lobster fittings, so if you've got any charms with lobster fittings or charms with lobster fittings on at home, you'll be able to add and take them away from this bracelet as well. Can you have the bracelet? Of course you can. He is yours. So the bracelet comes with 1 oyster opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery again there. So you've got a mystery oyster, and you said to donate your shells. Is there a certain colour pearl you're hoping for? So let's go down your mystery oyster. Gorgeous sharp pop there. Is it the knot bracelet? I honestly, without having a look, I wouldn't know. the bracelets, we've got so many variations of bracelets, whether they're in or out of stock. I honestly, I don't want to confirm or deny just until I double check, because yeah, I don't want to get it wrong. Okay, so there is your mother of pearl, and you can see there's no pearls on that side. I can see, however, you are twinning. Dawn, you have got, oh wow, look at that one. I'll show you in a second. Twinning apple green pearls there. And there's no more in that one. The charm on a small lobster clasp. Yep, that's not a problem. The spike charm, I can do that for you. I'll write that down in just a moment. Now, with your twins here, they are slightly different. So you've got a slightly darker green, and then the slightly lighter of the greens has got, can you see that? It's almost like a crack in the wall effect. It's not a crack, it's just that sort of colouring, but with darker. So I'm just trying to reposition how I've got it there to show you. Look at him. Vein, Jackie, that's the perfect word. Thank you. Like a vein effect with darker green. So you've got a slightly darker green and a lighter green, and then you've got a darker vein effect on the lighter green. What do you think to these, Dawn? Now, if you're happy with these, that's brilliant. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. And then I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. So if I run them through the board, the slightly darker of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then the lighter one with the darker vein is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. So they are measuring the same size there. Oh, we did, Lorna. And thank you ever so much for the card, my lovely. I hope you had a brilliant Christmas. Of course you can. So swap the darker green for a TARDIS blue. And then you'd like both of these on small lobster fittings. Okay, so the invoice for the lobster fittings I can send through tomorrow for you, and it will go to, oh, excuse me, it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Just confirm, are you happy with that one there? Oh, I ran out of paper. Yep, that one's beautiful. Okay, and you're very, very welcome, Dawn. Right, let me pop these on here, and then I'll just write this down for you. On small lobster. Okay, perfect. So like I said, the invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow. You get your free gift from us as well, and that one's got a little reindeer down the bottom there. Oh, sorry, Jingle. So let me pop your name on here. Dawn, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can... Oh! get the paper out. Talia, I did, thank you. I hope you did as well. Okay. Oh, I've got so many things in the way of this printer tray though. Okay. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm glad you're happy. Okay. Ta-da! I think that's done. Let it just sync itself and hopefully that will print. Yee. Okay, right. Up next then today is Danielle Holdaway. Danielle, are you here? Danielle, you've got 2 orders, different last names. Oh, so let me have a look. Oh, I see. It's got the same email address, so I can add them together. That's absolutely fine. Hang on, same email address. Same address. Perfect. That's not a problem. So I'll add them together for you. But let me just mark off on my order list, otherwise I'm going to get myself very confused. So you are here and then you are here. Okay, Danielle, you have got 2 oyster openings altogether. So, mystery oysters, what 2 colours are you hoping for? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? There's 1 and 2. So Danielle, let's go down. Any colour, and can you keep 1 shell and donate the other? Of course you can. What I'll do is I'll open the larger of the 2 shells first, and then if that stays intact, that will be your one. If not, we'll have to keep the second one. Okay, so hopefully we'll keep this one here. So any colours, you've got a softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl, so I'll clean him up in a moment. And I can see a gorgeous, brighter yellow pearl there. And let me just have a squidge in here. There's no more in that one. So your first oyster has given you a yellow. There we go, that's perfect. The shell's yours there as well. So if I dry this yellow up so you can have a closer look. Joanne, bless you, happy birthday. I hope you've had a brilliant day. And then Danielle, moving on to oyster number 2, you've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see a rose gold pearl there. Ooh. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you've got a brighter sunshine yellow and a rose gold. Now I'll need to know if you're happy with these, Danielle, which one you'd like on each item of jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. And then just what colours you'd like, and again, which ones you'd like where. So if I run them through the board, the yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Swap yellow for an icy blue, of course. I'm going to go for a bright, bold icy blue. However, I've got lots of shades available. So if you prefer to have a lighter one, just let me know. So here's the icy blue. Let me know if you're happy with that one. And then I'll need to know which colours you'd like where. Love that. And could you have that one on the charm? Of course you can. So blue on the charm. And just confirm, are you happy with the rose gold as well? So happy to keep that colour. So that one on there. And then you're going to let me know just to confirm if you're happy with that one. I'm just going to grab your free gift for you, Danielle, as well. So in here, you've got the red one. It's got Christmas trees on there. It's slightly smaller, but definitely on there when you get to have a closer look. So if I pop your name on there as well. And then I've wrapped up your shells as well for you. So just confirm, are you happy with that other pearl? Love both colours, perfect. And you're very, very welcome. So I've got your free gift. I've wrapped up your shells. Thank you for the donation with your other shell. And Danielle, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Okay, up next today is Angela Underwood. Angela, are you here? I hope you have a lovely new year as well, my lovely. Now, Angela, if you are here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see Angela. Oh, no, Angela, perfect. You're here with Sharon too as you're on holiday together. Oh, wow. I hope you're having an amazing time. Oh, so one is for you, Angela, and one is for Sharon. So we'll do your one first, Angela, and then we'll do Sharon's one. Just let me know if I'm still looking for your name or if Sharon's going to come on under her own name. Okay, so I hope that's okay. So Angela, you've both got a jingle each. So diving in for your jingle, and it says, let's go down, good luck. And you've got a cage pendant. Now this is the Moon's Gift cage pendant. Again, it's a very popular cage pendant. It's got that gorgeous filigree silver moon, and then it's got a golden coloured cage, hence the name with the Moon's Gift. Now, with it being a cage pendant, you will be able to swap and change your pearls around in the cage section here. And it comes with one oyster opening. I hope you're happy with that one. Now I'm going to bring you back up for your naughty or nice elf card. So in here, if we go down, he is a naughty elf. Don't keep that. Have a lucky dip from the discarded pile of jewellery. Okay, so I'm afraid we can't keep that one, my lovely. And the discarded pile of jewellery is here. Now that doesn't mean that it's discarded. It just means that, for example, in a case like this, you don't get to keep this one, not because you didn't want to, but just because the elves told you to. So that will go in after we've picked. So there's lots in here. So I'm just going to give them a, hang on, should that be in, that should not be in there. That's got 4 different pendants in it, so that one should not be in there. The rest of them should be in there. Okay, so let's mix this up. And then if we dive in, sorry, I had about 4 then I dropped them all. That's 1. Okay, so you've got one of our new pendants here. Now, this one is not on the website yet. Again, this is something that will be going on the website in the new year. It does come with one oyster opening, and you can choose with this one to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. So this is a dragon. So you can see that at the top here is the dragon's head, and it comes around, and then his body swells around and comes round to the bottom there. Now he does have the design on both sides. It is like a 3D dragon. I hope you're happy with him. Now this one, you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. If you choose to have it on, it does go at the top and it can move around, or you can have the pearl loose. I hope you're happy with that one as well, Angela. And that comes with one oyster opening there. So, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And would there be a certain colour that you're hoping for? So, mystery oyster. And let's go down. So in here, you've got a softer pop there. Oh, and there's your mother of pearl. So there's no pearls on that side. You'd like to donate. Perfect. So I can actually see a pearl here and a pearl here. So 1 and 2 completely different colours. And 3 pearls. Let me just have a squidge. And there's no more in that one. So you have got triples. 3 pearls in your oyster there. And they actually go really, really nicely together. You've got a autumn peach, a coral, and then a watermelon. So the colours themselves go beautifully. Let me pop them in the sand. 1, 2, and oh, let me just clean that watermelon up. Did I get it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if you're happy with these colours, I'll need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap them. How beautiful do they look together? Wow, 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 wow. Of course, if you're not happy, Angela, we can swap them. So if I run them through the board for you, the Autumn Peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The Coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the Watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Okay, what do you think? Happy with the colours, perfect. None on the jewellery. Okay. Well, I hope you are happy, my lovely. Let me just write this down though. So with the dragon, no pearl, perfect. And then Sharon, so this is Sharon Lamb. You have also got a jingle. So Sharon, this is your one, my lovely. So if we dive in, and it says, let's go down. Good luck, Sharon. And in here you have got a charm. Now this is a lucky clover, so it's a 4-leaf clover charm. Oh no, it's a charm. Let's do it this way. So this one comes with 1 oyster opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. If you get to keep this one as well, you get to pick what fitting you would like on here. So if you'd like the lobster or the hoop fitting. Okay, so it does have 2 hollowed leaves and 2 filled leaves with your clover here. So 4-leaf clover. I hope you're happy with that one, Sharon. Again, let's bring you back up and do your naughty or nice elf card. So in here, he says, let's go down. Nice elf. Okay, so it says choose the size of the first pearl that Brecon measures from your opening. If you get it correct, you get a bonus pearl colour of your choice. Okay, so, excuse me, you're going to get to guess the pearl, you get to see the pearl and then guess the size. If you get it correct, you get to pick another pearl, colour of your choice, and get to keep it. If you don't get it correct, then of course you've still got your pearl or pearls that come out the oyster. So you do get to keep that charm as well. So I hope you're happy with that. And I will need to know if you'd like to have a lobster or a hoop fitting. Now everybody else, you can guess as well, so do feel free to pop your guesses in the comments. It will be the first pearl I measure, so if there's multiple pearls in the oyster, I'll show you which one you have to guess the size for. Okay, so Sharon, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Let's go down. You'd like a hoop fitting. That's perfect. Let me write that down there. Okay, so hoop fitting, and again, you get to pick to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So your mystery oyster, you've got a lighter pop there. Donate the shells. Perfect. Thank you. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Straight away I can see a darker pearl to the side there. Excuse me. And there's no more in that one. So 1 pearl. So we have to guess the size of this pearl here. And actually, in my opinion, the darker pearls are slightly easier to guess the sizes with, just because the lighter ones normally look larger than they are. The darker ones, I do think they look true to size. Now, you do have a black pearl here. So we're going to get your size guess first, and then we'll see if you're happy with the pearl or if you'd like to swap him. So if I show you, this is your black pearl. What do you think? What's your guess? Sharon, you have guessed a 7. Let's run him through the board. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's not a 7. He is a 7.5. Oh, bless you. So you do have that wrong there. So it means that we can't add in the bonus pearl. However, you can, of course, keep this one. Now, with this pearl, I will need to know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. And if on, if you're happy with this colour, or if you'd like to swap him. Well, actually, no, sorry. You can swap the pearl even if you don't want it on the jewellery as well. Sorry, I made that so much more complicated than it needed to be there. What do you think? What would you like to do? Off the jewellery and happy with the colour. Okay. Oh, sorry. There we go. So let me just write that down there. So I've got down that you'd like a hoop fitting on that one. No pearl on there, but you're happy to keep the pearl. Perfect. So the free gift for the order is, this one here, which is the stockings. And I'll pop your name on there. Thank you both for the donations with your shells. And I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And I hope you're both having an amazing time on holiday. Wherever you are, I hope you continue to have an amazing time as well. And that's safe up there for you. Sorry, I keep the rolls, so I just threw it over there so it's not going to get in the way over here, so I can get it after the live. Okie dokie. Now I bet my tea's gone cold. Let me just... Oh, sorry, you did get a free gift. I got you the stocking paper. Sorry, I thought I said... If I didn't, that's definitely, I don't think you can see the order number there, but that's definitely your one there. Okay. But yes, you definitely get the free gift with the order. I hope that's okay, my lovely. You're very welcome. Oh, my voice today. Excuse me. You're very, very welcome, Sharon, as well. Right, up next today is Lisa Johnson. Lisa, are you here? So it's the gift is on each order, Angela. So it's not to, obviously you've had 2 people but on the same order number, so on the same form. So the gift is for the order, so it's for whoever you both to decide what you'd like to do. But yeah, it's not one each, I'm afraid, just because it is under the same order. Does that make sense? And Lisa, you're here. Hello, hello, hello. Lisa, you have got 2 oyster openings altogether. If I grab your 2 mystery oysters, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours, Lisa, that you're hoping for? So let me get these open for you. There's 1. And 2. Linda, hello. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. Let's go down Lisa. So, mystery oyster number 1. Oh, Julie, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. Very, very kind of you. So, oyster number 1. Lighter double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Now I can see a peeper through the flesh. He's definitely a nice deep blue pearl there. Oh, look at him, a gorgeous TARDIS blue pearl. And there's no more in that one. So your first pearl out is a TARDIS blue. Donate the shells and hoping for maybe a purple. Okay, so we're going to see what comes out and then we'll go from there. So look at that blue to start with. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. And you've got a nice deep pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Oh, you've got a second blue pearl. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, and you're twinning. 3 blue pearls, Lisa. There's no more in that one. And twinning with TARDIS blue pearls from your second oyster as well. Now, let me dry these up for you. What do you think to these? Now the twins do actually look like they are slightly darker than the single pearl, only just darker, but they do look like they're slightly darker there. Now of course if you're happy with these, oh run away, if you're happy with these that's perfect. If you're not happy we can swap them for you for colours of your choice. Okay, so you've got your twinning blues and then your single blue as well. Now if I run these through the board for you, the single blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And then blue twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Blue twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. So the blues are measuring different sizes. So yep, they are all 3 different sizes. You've got a good eye there, Sarah. What do you think? So you've got the largest single pearl, and then the twins you've got one larger, one smaller. Like I say, if you're happy, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Oh, yep, I've just measured them. Dearie mate, can you swap the twins for a purple and a sea green? You can. Oh, bless you. Now I've gone for a bright, in between a grape and a Cadbury purple, but if it's not the correct shade, just shout out and I can swap it for you. Yvette, I hope you had a lovely Christmas as well. And I did. Thank you ever so much for asking. So have a look at these two here. Are you happy with those? Joanne, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. Again, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Good night, Carol, my lovely. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you have a good night's sleep. You know what we did, Charlotte? Today we had a turkey and ham pie. We turned some of our leftovers into a turkey and ham pie. Honestly, it was so nice, and it was very different, obviously, to the leftovers normally. So it was lovely. Thank you, Yvette. Is there more Cadbury purple one? Of course. Let me have a little look. Oh, actually, just seen one which is more, so that one there. Okay, just have a look here for me. Are you happy with the one down front instead, which is that Cadbury purple at the front there? Oh, bless you, Sue. Well, thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a lovely day at work tomorrow. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, Lisa, I'm glad you're happy with those. If I pop them in here for you. And on here, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. You get a free gift. Oh, flying everywhere today. So you've got the holly and berries gift there. I'm going to pop your name on here for you as well. Lisa, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. No, don't be sorry. It's absolutely fine. Oh, turkey and ham pie. Let me just ask Aaron for the recipe and I'll copy and paste it into the comments. Because Aaron did the sauce, like the inside sauce bit for it. It was delicious. There we go. He'll let me know and I'll copy and paste it into the comments. It had leeks and a little bit of bacon in the sauce as well. And then we had some new potatoes on the side with some veg. It's delicious. Right, up next today is Lauren Goldeck. Lauren, are you here? Oh, I'm glad she was happy, Lisa. You're both very, very welcome. Lauren, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark off that you're here as well. Okay, Lauren, you have got a You've Been Jingled. So let's dive in for your jingle. And let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. And in here, you have got one of our new pendants that is not on the website yet. It has Stacey, yes. And hello. Yep, Cindy, you are next on the list, I believe. Okay, so Lauren, here is the pendant here. Now this is again textured almost like a snake skin texture with this one. This one comes with one oyster opening, and you can have your pearl on or off the jewellery. And if you have it on the jewellery, you can have it in two different places. So you can have it at the top here, where it dangles in the middle, or you can actually have it dangling from the bottom, which elongates the pendant. So you have to sort of choose which one you'd like to have it, but you can have it at the top or at the bottom, or you don't have to have the pearl on there if you don't want to. You can have it loose. So this is textured and has the design on both sides of the pendant there as well. So I hope you're happy with him. But again, if we do your naughty or nice card, let's go down. And she says, naughty elf, swap one pearl for a chocolate pearl. Okay, so if you get a single oyster, you have to swap one pearl for a chocolate pearl. You do get to pick what shade of chocolate you would like. Or if you get a multiple oyster, you only have to swap one pearl for a chocolate pearl. Again, you get to pick the shade of chocolate, but yeah, if you get multiple oyster, it is just the one. It means that you get to keep that pendant there. So I hope you're happy with the pendant. And then you just get to let me know if you'd like to have a pearl on or off, and then if on at the top or bottom. Mystery oyster then, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells, Lauren? And would there be a certain colour you're hoping for? Let's go down. So, mystery oyster. Quite a nice sharp pop there. Donate the shells, perfect. Okay, so there is your mother of pearl. And if we have a squidge, oh, can we see a little peeper through the flash there? Let's have a squidge. You have got twinning. Oh, 1 and 2. Dark purple, Cadbury purple twins. There's no more in that one. Now these are definitely different sizes, Lauren. So a smaller Cadbury purple and a larger Cadbury purple. Now the larger one isn't like a full circle. It is a funky shape. Almost like an egg shape kind of thing with the larger of the two. Now let me hold them up so you can see. Now you said you was possibly hoping for a sea green. So if you would like to swap these, we can definitely do so. Or if you're happy with these, that's perfect. What do you think? If I just move this larger one, just so you can hopefully see. Can you see that? It's just slightly egg shaped. It's not like a full round pearl there. Now let me run them through the board. The smaller of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then the larger of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Okay, what do you think? It is Sarah. Oh gosh, Easter in April. Wow, wow, wow. Although it is Valentine's Day first, isn't it? I'll have to get my red hearts out. For those of you who've been here the last few years, we fill the hearts up. I love that one with the hearts. One Cadbury. Oh, Donna, bless, thank you. We have to swap one for a chocolate. I completely forgot about the elves then. So can you have the big one on the pendant so it hangs in the middle, of course, and then the other one for a nice chocolate. Now let me have a look for you and then you can let me know if you think this one's nice or if you prefer to go for a different shade. Oh, that one speaks to me straight away. Let me hold him up. What do you think to that one? No, they don't, Sarah. In Wellingborough, that's not far from me. They don't already. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. Can you have that on a lobster fitting? Also have a longer chain added to the invoice to put on the pendant. Okay, hoop fitting. Okay, right, let me write this down for you. So we're going to have the purple on the jewellery, and you'd like that hanging from the top, which means it then sits in the middle of the pendant. You'd like to be invoiced for the chocolate on a hoop fitting and invoiced for a longer chain, so a 22 trace, 24 trace, 26 trace, or we've got the curb and the snake chain as well. Do you have a preference? So you said lobster fitting and then you said hoop fitting, so just confirm that for me as well so I don't get that wrong. No, it's fine, Donna. It's best to double check these things, isn't it? I wouldn't want to get it wrong. Let me just pop your pearl in here. So yeah, do you have a preference of style of chain and length of chain? The longest we go up to is 26-inch trace, and then it goes 24-inch and 22-inch in both the curb, snake and trace. 22 length, just whichever looks nicest. Okay, yep, and hoop fitting. And hoop fitting. Okay, so that will be included on the invoice for you, and it will get sent across tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form, Lauren. I hope you're happy with that. You get your free gift from us as well. And you've got the Bauble and Stars paper. I want to thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, my lovely. That's going safe up there for you, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Oh, Aaron's just sent me the recipe. Oh, be ready to copy and paste because it's a long one. I mean, it was delicious. So here we go. Here's a copy and paste of the recipe. Lauren, you're very welcome. Oh gosh. Ta-da! Okay. Right, up next then today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you still here? keep leaning on my pen and getting pen on my arm. Cindy, hello. Cindy, you'd like mystery donate the shells. That's perfect. You've got 2 jingles. So we'll do your jingles first and then we'll do your oyster openings. So let's go down for your first one. Good luck. And in your first one, you have got a bangle bracelet. Now this is the frosted bracelet. Okay, so 925 silver. It's got a little bit of give in it, as you can see, wiggle, wiggle. And it comes with 1 oyster opening where your pearl sits on this side. On the opposite side is the frosted crystal. So it's got that crystal snowflake, if I can just get it focused. Not a problem, Kathy, I will do so. There we go. So you can see that crystal snowflake here, Cindy, and then your pearl sits on this side here. So the pearl would definitely need to go on the jewellery. So I hope you're happy with that one. Let's bring you up and do your naughty or nice card though. So in here, and it says, Naughty elf, Brecken chooses which of your pearls go on the jewellery, and I'm not allowed to tell you which one I choose. Okay, so it means you get to keep the bangle. However, I have to put the pearl on the jewellery. I'm not allowed to tell you which one I'm going to choose. You do, however, get to pick what pearls you have in the sand for me to choose from. So you'll definitely have a colour you like, you just won't know what's on there until it arrives. But I hope you're happy with that. If we do your second jingle as well, and then we'll do all your oyster openings at the end. So if we go down, your second one is a bracelet. So you've got 2 bangle bracelets, my lovely. Oh, this one's the same one as we had earlier. So it's got the larger twisted links where your pearls can go onto, and then you've got the small kiss links in between. This one is 7.5 inches long, and it comes with 1 oyster opening where again you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. There we go. Oh, bless you, Sarah. If you pop me an email over, I can copy and paste it to you there, if that's helpful. Or if somebody can screenshot it and send it over, that'll be brilliant as well for her. So Cindy, I hope you're happy with that one. Let me do your second naughty or nice card though. So in here, Naughty elf, swap 1 pearl for a chocolate pearl. Okay, now it doesn't mean you have to have the chocolate pearl on the jewellery, but you do have to swap 1 pearl for a chocolate pearl, Cindy. Okay, so with the bangle, I get to pick which pearl goes on the jewellery, and then the bracelet one, you have to swap 1 pearl for a chocolate. Okay, so I hope you're happy with everything there, and we'll do your 2 oysters, and then we'll go from there with what you'd like to do. So you've already said Mr. Oysters and donate your shells. Not a problem, Sarah. So 1 and 2 oysters. Cindy, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? There's 1 and 2. So let's go down. Mystery oyster number 1, Cindy. You've got a softer pop there. Now there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can see that there's no pearls there. And in here I can see a darker, Twinning chocolates there. Now one's a silver chocolate and one has got a purple overtone to him. So let me dry these up for you and I'll show you them both. So they are definitely, this of the two is base chocolate with a silver overtone. And then this one is silver chocolate with a purple splash to him. I'm hoping you can see that purple there as well. So twinning chocolates, one with purple, one with silver. And then Cindy, moving on to oyster number 2. Double pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Oh wow, look at him. You've got a gorgeous bright sea green pearl and there's no more in that one. So let me dry this up for you. Cindy, what do you think to these? So you've got a silver chocolate, a purple chocolate and a sea green. Now we definitely have to swap one of these for a different chocolate pearl. So let me know which pearl you'd like to swap out and what shade of chocolate you'd like to swap in. Or if you'd like me to pick you a nice shade of chocolate and then you can confirm or deny if you're happy with that one. If I run these through the board for you, the more silvery chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The more purpley chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then your sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Yep, Fatima, I can add you onto the order list, that's not a problem. Post it to the group. Okay, perfect. I'll accept it in. I won't be able to do it at just this second, but I'll accept it in as soon as I can. Not a problem at all. So if you're happy with these ones, that's perfect. And then I'll just need to know which one of them you'd like to swap out for a different chocolate. So is it the silver chocolate, the purple chocolate or the sea green? And then what shade of chocolate you would like, and I can pick one if you prefer. Alright, I've just managed to accept that in, Bronnie. Keep the green, swap the other two, one Dove Grey. Okay. And then would you like, I have to pick for the bangle, but with the bracelet, would you like to have a pearl on the bracelet? If so, what pearl would you like? They're not dove greys. Okay, so one dove grey, one chocolate, and then what pearl, if any, would you like on the bracelet, Cindy? Oh, look at him. Now again, if you're not happy with that shade, let me know and I'll grab you a different shade of chocolate. If you are happy, that's perfect. So just have a look there for me and see if you're happy with those. And you'd like to have your dove grey on the bracelet. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to bring you back up here. Cindy, I hope you're happy with those then. I'm just attaching everything on here. Okay, so if I grab you your free gift as well. So you've got the green one with some dandelions at the bottom. Cindy, I hope you're happy with everything there. And thank you for the donations with your shells. That's safe up there. And I hope, as I said, you're happy with everything once it arrives. What's the difference between... So the dove grey is like a... off-white silvery grey, and then the bridal white is like a pure white colour. Up next then today is Kerry Holford. Kerry, are you here? Kerry, hello, hello, hello. Kerry, you've been jingled as well. So if we dive in for your jingle, and we've got this one here. So if we go down, good luck, my lovely. And in here, you have got a crystal pendant. Now, this one comes with one oyster opening, and you can choose to have your pearl on or off the jewellery. Cindy, you're very, very welcome, and I'm glad you're happy. Kerry, this is a crystal pendant that has not been on our website yet. So it is the triangle crystal pendant, and it's actually green and purple colours. So this, again, depends on where the light catches it to whether you see greens or purples. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you in different light angles. So there's purple, and then there's green. Now, if you choose to have your pearl on this one, it does sit at the top and it would be able to move around. Or you can have the pendant as it is and no pearl on the jewellery. I hope you're happy with that one. Now, if I bring you back up for your naughty or nice card, in here, oh, stay, let's go down. She says, naughty elf, no pearl swaps. Okay, so we can't swap the pearls from your oyster. Now, you can choose whether you're going to have your pearls on or off the jewellery, but we can't swap the pearls. Now, that does mean you get to keep the pendant there, so I hope you're happy with that one. And it comes with one oyster opening. So, mystery oyster would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells, Kerry? And is there certain colour or colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. So mystery oyster. Oh, quite a nice sharp pop there. And there's your mother of pearl, so there's no pearls on that side. And in here, oh, you've had a huge runaway there. I didn't get to see what colour it was. It's run down the front. I'll grab him in a second. And there's no more in that one. Is there another opening on the order? No, the item you've picked is a ready-made item. So it's already got the pearl attached to it, which means it doesn't have an oyster opening. Now, obviously, if that's not what you wanted, I can cancel that item for you. But yeah, it doesn't come with an oyster opening, I believe. Now, the pearl here is like a tiger eye chocolate because, let me just grab it where you can see, it's two-tonal, but the way that it's two-tonal, let me just readjust again, it looks like it has the tiger eye marking to him. So you've got light, so you've got a middle sort of chocolate colour, goes quite dark, quite light, then back to dark, and then back to the middle tone. Oh, are you sure? Bless you. So this tiger eye, now it does say we did have no pearl swaps with this one, so you do get to keep this tiger eye, and then it's just up to you if you'd like to have this pearl on or off the jewellery. I'm going to run him through the board for you. So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And you'll keep him off the pendant. Okay, so no pearls on the jewellery there. And yeah, the other item you've got is definitely the ready-made one. So I hope you're happy with that. If you do change your mind, you can pop me an email over and I can get it sorted for you there. But I hope you're happy with that crystal pendant. And I've just popped down that you'd like to have no pearls on there as well. So you do get a free gift from us, Kerry, and that is the stars paper. So if I pop your details on here, again, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, Kerry. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, and that brings us to, up next is Stacey Black. Stacey, I've just seen you, so hopefully you're still here. Yeah, there hasn't been many tiger eyes, but there has been a few sort of popping up out now and then. More recently than sort of long ago, if that makes sense. But yeah, they are a lovely shade, especially when you've got all the different shades mingling together. Stacey, hello, hello, hello. And you'd like to keep your shells. That's perfect. Now you've got 3 oyster openings altogether. So keeping your shells, are there any colours that you're hoping for? So 1, 2 and 3. Now I do keep updating the order list on the page. I think I've got 3 people to add to the order list from what's on the page already. So hopefully you've either found where you are, or like I say, I've got 3 people to add. So you can see that the list and the weight isn't too long now. Now, Stacey, let's go down. Your mystery oyster number 1. Quite a nice sharper pop there. Hoping for dark blue for the ring. Okay, yeah, I can see that one. As in, I can see that that colour would sit beautifully in there. Now, if we have a squidge in your first oyster, you've got a chocolate pearl there. There's no more in that one. Now, I'm going to clean the shells as we go. So I like to clean the shells as we go, and then I'll hold up the pearls so you can have a closer look. Oh, bless you, Suzanne. Oh, gosh. Well, I hope it arrives to you soon. Bless you. We did have a load of strike dates between the 2nd and, of course, now. So, yeah, it put everything back. Right, Stacey, your first pearl is a chocolate. Moving on to oyster number 2, you've got a double pop there. And, oh, in here, the flesh is dyed here. So there's your mother of pearl. Look at that. Let's have a squidge in here. One, two, three, four, five. You are quinting. They just kept coming then. Quinting darker pearls there. So they're all darker. You've got 2 which look like they're the same colour, and then the other 3 are all different. So again, I'd just like to clean the flesh up as we go. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay. Okay, so you've got 2 sea greens. So I just moved that chocolate up slightly. So 2 sea greens. You've got a chocolate and a darker black. And then this one here is a 2-tonal purple and black. How cool is that? I don't think I've seen that before. Now it is a dark grape purple. And then move into that black area there, then back to grape purple. I love that one. In fact, I haven't had a pearl like that before. Okay, so 2 sea greens, a chocolate, a black, and a 2-tonal purple and black. And then moving on to your last oyster. Again, quite a nice sharp pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Oh, and you are twinning. Let me just have a squidge. And there's no more in that one. So twinning with your last oyster as well. And you're twinning with sea green twins there. Oh, these are 2-tonal, I believe. Oh, they are gorgeous. I think you've got, let me have a closer look. You might have a sea green oil slick there. Oh my gosh. So sea green number 1 is slightly 2-tonal with lighter and darker areas. Sea green number 2 It is. Okay, so you can see it's a base sea green. Now I'm hoping you're going to see this as we go around. It goes lighter and darker. It goes blue here, and then you get like a flash of purple there. Did you see that? So it's, but look, did you see the blue and the purple? So its base is definitely sea green all around, but then you've got like flashes of, can you see that? Blue and purple. A sea green base oil slick. Wow, 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 wow. Stacey, what do you think? So from the top, you've got a chocolate, 2 sea greens, a chocolate, a black, and a 2-tonal black and purple from a quinting oyster, and then quadding sea greens, one of which is an oil slick. Stacey, if you're happy with these colours, that's brilliant. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So the single chocolate, it's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Sea green from the quinting oyster is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Sea green number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The chocolate from the quint oyster is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Your black is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the 2-tonal purple and black is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And then 2-tonal sea greens twins, twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And sea green number 2 with the oil slick is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5 as well. So they're measuring the same size there. What do you think? What would you like to do? Now I'm just going to wrap these shells up for a second, just because I'm going to need a couple of parcels. I know. You've got such good colours here. Okay, now let me hold them up again for you. Swap chocolates for natural lavender for earrings. I don't have any, I'm afraid, my lovely. I don't have any at all with the natural lavenders, and I imagine there'll be quite a wait for them as well. Now, if you don't mind waiting, I can pop you on a waiting list, but if you would prefer not to wait, is there a different colour you'd like to go for? Swap the first 2 sea greens, one for dark blue or midnight blue for the ring, and a dove grey. Can definitely do that. Oh. Light, excuse me, light rose gold for the earrings. Okay, that I can definitely do rose gold. But yeah, sorry about the lavenders. It's just, again, it's one of those colours that just doesn't come into my pot very often. Now, I'm just going to have a look for 2 matching rose golds for you. So let's go for, try that one. If you just give me a moment. Okay, what do you think to those? So the blue and then the dove grey and the rose golds, are you happy with those? Hoop fittings on the others and a lobster fitting on the oil slick. Okay, just confirm if you're happy with those colours for me. Can I ask why, Bronnie? Perfect with those colours. Okay, so let me just bring you up here and then I can write all this down. So for the ring, we're going to have blue. For the earrings, we're going to have rose gold. Let me pop those in their own bags. So blue and rose gold. And then on the oil slick, you'd like a lobster fitting. Yep, that's the oil slick. And then hoop fitting on the others. Okay, so to confirm, we've got the blue on the ring, the rose gold on the earrings, on the green oil slick you've got a lobster fitting, and then on the 4 loose ones you've got hoop fittings. Okay, now the invoice for that will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Oh, I see. You do get to see all the shades. I mean, there's so many shades of pearls. We don't have names for them all. Stacey, excuse me. Your free gift from us as well has got snowman and Christmas trees on. And I've wrapped up your shells for you, my lovely. So I hope you're happy with everything there, Stacey. That's up there. And I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives as well. Oh, perfect. You're very, very welcome, Stacey. Okay, up next then today is Angela Sylvester. Angela, are you here? There we go. Excuse me. Angela Sylvester, are you here? Oh, let me just top up the order list actually quickly while we're here. It's all typed out already, so I just need to... Okay, so the updated order list is on the page. We're on Angela S at the moment. Now, Angela Sylvester, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone can see Angela, please comment on her comment, because again, that will bring it forward so I can see. Yay! No, 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 no. No, no, thank you. No, thank you, but it's fine. No, no, no. Baba. I won't be able to drink it. Fine, the tiniest little bit. Thank you. So he just made me a hot chocolate and he brought some squirty cream in, which he wanted to do. So I've said, give me a tiny bit. He looked so sad when I said no. My earrings, yeah, I don't really want to take them out and then I'd pop them back in again. I'll take this one out because you guys can't really see that. And then I can just clean it down before I pop it back in. Let's have a look. Angela, hello. Bear with me just a moment. These are my wreath earrings. Oh, I just dropped it on the floor. Right, I'll get it after the live. Angela, hello. Now, Angela, you've got one oyster, so mystery oyster, donate the shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Is the stick pick sparkle dip going after Christmas? I think so, yeah. I think I'd like to keep it running, Dawn. So yeah, I'm hoping that that will carry on. Now let's go down. Your mystery oyster. Double pop there. There's your mother of pearl, Angela. And straight away in here, you've got a yellow pearl that's popped out there. Let me just have a squidge and you're twinning. You was hoping for a midnight blue or a silver black. There's no more. Oh gosh, what's going on today? I dropped my earring. I've hit the camera. Sorry. Oh, now I've got the glove caught in the camera. Okay, so you are twinning. Oh no, it's absolutely fine, Stacey. I'll get it after the live. Oh, right, twinning lemon yellow twins, Angela. Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So if you'd like to swap for the colours that you suggested before, that's absolutely fine. Or of course, if there's different colours you'd like as well, we can do that for you. So there's the yellows in the sand. So if I run them through the board for you, yellow number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Yellow number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they are measuring different sizes there. So if you have a preference to swap them, for example, and keep a certain size, the larger ones on this side, smaller ones on this side. Now, midnight blue, there will be a wait for. So if you don't mind waiting, then I'm very happy to pop you on the waiting list. If you prefer not to wait, then I can get a different pal for you. So when you say silver black, do you mean like a colour like this one. It's a very, very almost black. Oh, dark sea green, of course you can. So let me hold these two up for you and let me know what you think for these, if these are the shades you're thinking of. And then if you're happy with those, which ones you would like on the jewellery. The silver black on the pendant, and you're happy with those, that's perfect. So let me pop that down. So we're going to have the on there, and then your green is the loose pearl. Angela, I'm glad you're happy with those there, my lovely. So that's on there, and you get your free gift from us as well. You've gone for the sparkly bauble paper there, so if I pop your name on there. Angela, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope that you'll also be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, bless you, Joanne. Well, I thank you for joining us. I hope you've had a brilliant day, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Up next today is Loretta is it Trishy? No, Trish. Oh, Loretta, I'm so sorry if I think I am mispronouncing your name. Trisha? Loretta, are you here? Looks like a very... Oh, that's so hot. Okay, so Doris, because it's a different name on the order form as to obviously your Facebook name, that is absolutely fine, but I will need you to confirm part of the email address on the order. Now, please do not tell me the whole email address. Just from the @ onwards, what's that section on your order form? And like I said, it's just because it's a different name on Facebook as the order, just so I can confirm that it's you. And it's just like the lady's name, Trish. Oh, okay. I do apologise. As soon as I read it, I knew I got it wrong. I just couldn't correct myself. So yeah, what's that section? But of course, the one that's on your order. And that's just to confirm that it's you. Good night, Wendy. Thank you for joining us today. Oh, bless you. Well, I hope you're going to be happy, Loretta. Just confirm for me that second part of the email address for me, just so I can confirm it's you. I hope you understand. It's just because the two names are different. If you have posted it already and I can't see it yet, if you comment on it, it will bring it forward for me to see as well. So if you click the reply button and just click here or something, that should then help bring it forward. And as always, if anybody can see Doris's comment just with what her second part of the email address is, just to confirm that it's her. Yahoo.com. That's perfect. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. I hope you understand. Okay, so you've got one oyster opening altogether. We've got mystery oysters today. So would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours you're hoping for? So your mystery oyster, let's get him open. And then if we go down, good luck, my lovely, your mystery oyster. Oh, beautiful deep pop on that one. Okay, so there is your mother of pearl. See that there's definitely no pearls there. So donate the shells and you can't decide what colour. Okay, so we'll see what pops out and then we can go from there. Now I can already see a peeper down the bottom there. You've got a dark pearl here. Oh, let me just have a squidge in here as well. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so this is a darker. Oh, he's very dark. I'm going to say almost black, but he does look like he's got a hint of green to him here. Let me hold him up so you can see. I don't know if you can see that slight flash of green there to him. Now, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap him for you. Let me run him through the board. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. You love him. Okay, so just confirm, would you be happy with that one on the jewellery? Happy for sure. You're very, very welcome. I'm glad you're happy with that one. So if I pop him safely in here for you, and then on here as well. You also get a free gift from us. So that is this paper. It's got little reindeers, oh, upside down, little reindeers on him there. So that's just a little something from us that you get to open at home. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, perfect. You're very, very welcome, my lovely. Up next then today is Laverne Thompson. Laverne, are you here? Laverne, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark that you're here as well. Perfect. Okay, so donate the shells. Might need an invoice for postage if others. I remember. So let me just make a note. I mean, shall I just have a quick look? Okay, I have got an open order from you. So is that the same email address? Okay, so I believe that it will be able to get sent with this because I do already have an open order for you. Okay, so that's perfect. But I will make a note as well, but I'm pretty sure that it won't need to be. If other order is sent, invoice P&P, however, on system it's still here. Yeah, so my system I've got, yeah, so it's still showing that it's there, but I've made the note just in case, but I'm pretty sure they'll be added together. Okay. Right, so you've got 2 oysters. Donate the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Laverne? So number 1 and number 2. Let's get these open. There's one. Looking for yellow pearls. Okie dokie. So if we go down, mystery oyster number 1. You've got a lighter pop there. And your first oyster, there's your mother of pearl. And in here you are twinning. Twinning with dark purple twins straight away. And there's no more in that one. Now visually it does look like you've got one purple which is larger than the other. So that one there is the larger one. That one there is the visually smaller. So the larger one is on that side there. Gorgeous dark purple twins to start with. And then moving on to oyster number 2. Again, we've got a softer pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And if we have a squidge in here, 1, 2, 3. You have got triples. You have got 3 pearls in your second oyster. So let me just dry them up and then we can go through their colours as well. You have got a black. There's been a few blacks this evening. You've got a blurple, which is a mix between a blue and a purple. And you've got a lilac purple as well. Now, you said you was hoping for yellows. If you would like yellows, I do definitely have some available. Or, of course, if you're happy with these, that's perfect as well. Or if you prefer a different colour. And then I'll need to know what 2 pearls you'd like to have on your jewellery. So you've got twinning dark purples, which are visually different sizes. Then you've got a black, a blurple, and a light lilac purple. If I run them through the board for you, purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Purple number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. So they are measuring different sizes there. The black is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Can we swap the first 2 purple for the brightest yellow, round 7 for the earrings? Okay. Now, around 7s. Now, the ones I got earlier were definitely bigger than 7s. Now, all of those are bigger than 7s as well. Ooh. So I'm just matching. Okay, so yellows. And then the ones in the swap pot are larger than 7s. I mean, I can grab those as well. So you can choose which 7s you'd like, but those ones are definitely larger. Swap the blurple and the black for 2 black 7s, so you could be invoiced for studs. So the blurple and the black. And I'm just going to leave your black there a second, because my blacks are all, again, they're not slightly smaller. Well, actually, we might be okay. I've got mottled blacks, which are slightly smaller. Or, is that one match your one? Oh, that one's really good size, but that one's... Okay, so what we're going to have to do is, sorry, I'm just trying to get, yeah, so these two, or was it those two? Are mottled blacks, which are smaller blacks. No, I completely understand, but they are slightly larger, so let me show you. So yellow-wise, now the smaller yellows are slightly lighter lemon yellow, because the sunshine yellows I've only got sort of larger sizes, but if you prefer the colour of the larger ones, then, and you're happy with the size, that's okay. The blacks, I think that's about a 7.5. Not a 7, yeah, so that's a 7. They're both 7.5s with the blacks there, so they're not 7s. But also they're slightly mottled, which means that they're black base, but I don't know if you can see, they do have like a slight mottled tone to them. Larger yellows, perfect, they are yours. What do we think to a mottled black tone? So like I said, it's like a black base with like gunmetal grey mottled markings. If you prefer to have a small black, if you prefer to have a pure black and you don't mind going slightly larger, I can do that for you. So we're definitely going to have yellows on there. And the blacks are perfect. Okay, so you'd like to be invoiced for the blacks on studs, and then you've got yellows on the other studs. That then leaves you with your lilac and sea green. Can you just confirm if everything's correct there for me, my lovely? Now I'm going to get your free gift for you. So that's in here. And you've got the green with the snowflakes paper. You're very, very welcome. Your invoice, that will get sent over tomorrow for you. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Laverne, thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, perfect. And up next today is Bronnie Van Leer. Bronnie, are you here? That's better. I think I burnt my lip last time. It was very hot. Socks off, cold bedsheet. Yeah, socks off. And underwear is my one. Bras off. Perfect. Bronnie, donate the shells. Okay, so you've got one opening altogether. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for? So mystery oyster. And Bronnie, let's go down. Ah, yep. I was going to say, Sophie, the top half is better than the socks off. Okay, so in here, there is your mother of pearl. Hoping for hot pink as it's for the Cancer charm. Okay, so let me have a squidge. Oh, in here, you've got a bridal white there, Bronnie. And there's no more in that one. So, bridal white, and you said you was hoping for a hot pink. So if you would like to swap this one for a hot pink, I can definitely do so for you. Or, of course, if you'd like to keep the bridal white, that's absolutely fine as well. No, these earrings are not on the website yet, but hopefully I'm going to get them on the website after New Year. And I know they're going to be late, but hopefully if I can keep these on the website for a few months, and then that way, because I know they're late for Christmas. You'd like to swap for a hot pink, Bronnie? Okie dokie, let me grab one for you. Oh, look at that one. Now, would you be happy with that one there? That's perfect, and you're very welcome. Okay, so that is yours. And if I pop him on here, as always, Bronnie, thank you for the donations with your shells. You get your gift from us. So that is this one, bauble paper again today. There's so much of that in there, I didn't realise. Let's pop your name on there. Bronnie, I hope you're happy with everything, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. And up next today is Yvette Wayne. Yvette, are you here? You're very welcome, my lovely. Yvette Wayne, are you here? Bev, hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Now, if anyone can see Yvette, please comment on her comment, because that will bring it forward so I can see. And Yvette, if you're here, please type I'm invisible for me. It'll bring your comment forward so I can see. New mug. I think this is the first time you guys have seen this mug, actually. It's like, it's got Christmas on the front in a stocking and some stars. And it's got like the different levels of a Christmas tree. But on the top, we've got like a snow globe. With like a little Father Christmas, and it like shakes and it's a snow globe, and then they screw onto the top for when you haven't got a drink in it, so it can be like a display snow globe as well. So we've actually got 4 of these, one for each of us. So yeah, it's really cool. It's like a snow globe mug. You screw it onto the top and then you take it off and have your drink. It's really cool. Yvette, hello, hello, hello. Yvette, you've been jingled, so let's dive in for your jingle. So we've got this one here. Let's go down. In here, you have got a bangle bracelet. Now this one, it is 925 silver. It comes with 1 oyster opening, where the pearl would need to go onto the jewellery. Okay, so your pearl does go on this side here. And it will get set onto the jewellery. And on this side it is the petal bracelet. So as you can see, it's an encrusted crystal petal shape. So your pearl goes on one side and then you've got the petal on the other side. I hope you're happy with that one, Yvonne. Now let's bring you back up and do your naughty or nice elf card. So in here it says, naughty elf, don't keep that. Pick 2 more, then pick between the jewellery to which one you will keep. So let me bring you back up. You don't get to keep that, I'm afraid, my lovely. That's going to go up there. If we dive in, we're going to pick 2 more. You then get to have a look at both of these and pick to say which one you would like to keep instead. So good luck again. And the first one is earrings. Now these are the bridal earrings. So these are 925 silver. They are stud back earrings and they come with 2 oyster openings. Now you've got 4 little drop down crystal spots which go smaller as you go down, leading to this flower topped head. So you can see with this one, this is where the pearl is going to sit, right at the bottom. The pearl gets popped right on top. With this one, you can see on the top of the pearl, it's got like a flower top with crystals on each of the points. Now looking from above, you'll be able to see the pearl colour through, but also looking from the side, you'd see the pearl at the bottom there. So again, the pearl gets popped right on, so it's leaning against this top bit here. Okay, so these are the bridal earrings. So that's your first one. And then number 2 is a Christmas cage pendant. Oh, this is, I think, the most popular Christmas cage pendant we have got. This is Rudolph. So let me show you. This one comes with one oyster opening. It does have a little bit of enamel on here with the red bow and then the black eyes. Now there is a little dangly star which moves around at the bottom, and your pearl sits right in the nose of the reindeer. So you can see that circle there. Your pearl fills that space, and whatever colour pearl you pop in there would show through. Now with it being a cage pendant, you'll be able to swap and change the pearls around at home if you've got any loose pearls at home. So I hope you're happy with that one as well. Careful, don't stand on my earring. Can you pick it up for me and put it up there, please? Now, which one would you like? Would you like the earrings, or would you like the cage pendant? Thank you. What have you been drinking? What happened there? What happened? Did you spill that in here? Oh, he came in, I don't know what, he's pulling some funny faces at me then. He might be a little bit tipsy, bless him. Oh, dearie me. Can you have the cage? Of course you can. So let me pop the earrings up here. Naughty elf. Oh, I know. Well, you do get the cage, and it is, like I say, it's a lovely cage. So that comes with one oyster opening. And let's dive into your oyster. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours you're hoping for? So let's go down. Your mystery oyster. You've got a softer pop there. Oh, and you've got a runaway pearl. So there is your mother of pearl there. And in here, 2, 3. And there's no more in that one. So you have got triples. And you're looking for possibly a red for Rudolph's nose. Now you've got triples here with 3 pearls, which are so similar. You've got a chocolate purple, a purple, and a different shade of purple. They are so similar, but definitely different. So you've got a chocolate purple, a grape purple, and a slightly different darker purple. What do you think to these? Now this is perfect for the cage pendant because it means you're going to be able to have the spare pearls to swap and change around in that cage. But if you're not happy with the colours, we can swap them for you. So the chocolate purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The grape purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not he's a 7. And the slightly darker purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. swap the grape one for a red, of course. And can you just confirm, are you happy with the other ones? So there's the red there. Just confirm, are you happy with the other pearls? The other ones are perfect. And you're very, very welcome. So let me bring you back up and pop these in here. Oh, there we go. Now you get a free gift from us, Yvette, as well. So in here, this one again, we've got the ball paper. Yvette, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, up next today is Kathy Rex. Kathy, are you here? That is you. Hello, Kathy. Yvette, you're very welcome. And Kathy, hello. Kathy, you've got 4 oyster openings altogether. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours you're hoping for? 1, 2, 3, 4. Donate and wait and see. Okie dokie. So let me get these open for you. There's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, Kathy. Let's go down. Oyster number 1. We've got a softer pop there. And in, oh, a runaway. In here, 2 runaways. There's flesh on that side, but there's no pearls there. Now you've got 1 and 2 runaways there. 3, 4 and 5. There's no more in that one. Your first one, Kathy, you are quinting. You have got 5 pearls in your first oyster. So you have got a sea green, an apple green, a chocolate, an autumn peach, and a TARDIS blue. Moving on to oyster number 2. Double pop there. And in here, again, there's a little bit of flesh there, but we can see there's no pearls on that side. I can, however, see you are twinning, and they are the lightest pastel shade of yellow. There's no more in that one. They're like a just off-white yellow tone. So very, very light pastel yellow twins here. Look at those. Moving on to your next oyster. Lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Now straight away I can see you've got a gorgeous chocolate bronze pearl, and there's no more in that one. So let me hold this up for you. I'm going to pop it on the end of the yellows there. So there is your chocolate bronze. And then moving on to your last oyster, which is again the mystery oyster. You've got a deep pop there. And in here, there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can see again there's no pearls there. You do, however, have a gorgeous blue right at the bottom. 2 and 3, 4, you are quadding. So you've had quinting, twinning, a single, and now quadding. Let me just dry these up for you, Kathy. Okay, so here you have got a bridal white, a bright blue, a pinkle, and a pastel gold. What do you think to all of these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you'd like to go on the jewellery. And as you know, if you're not happy, we can swap them. Or if you'd like to screenshot them and email me your colour choices, that's absolutely fine as well. You've got a sea green, apple green, chocolate, autumn peach, TARDIS blue, chocolate bronze, twinning pastel yellows, bridal white, bright icy blue, pinkle, and a pastel gold. Let me run them through the board for you. So the sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. No, I don't have any pinkles in my spares, I'm afraid. So there would be a wait for one of those. Chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Pastel yellow number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Pastel yellow number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well, so they're measuring the same size there. Bridal white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The pinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Chocolate bronze and purple for 2 natural pinks on the jewellery. So chocolate bronze and purple. That one's not purple. When you say purple, so chocolate bronze and what other colour? Sorry? Do you mean the top one at the top, which is that chocolatey tone? Or... the one I picked up, perfect. I'm just getting a match for you, just bear with me a second. Okay, what do you think to those two at the top? Oh, excuse me, I went to talk and swallow at the same time then. That's perfect. Okay. So I'll let you know about the... If you don't hear from me, it means that that has been done. Okay, if it can't be done, I'll double check tomorrow. If it can't be done, I'll pop you an email over. I think it can be done, but I want to double check. So yeah, if you don't hear from me, it's perfect. And then of course, if you do hear from me, we can talk about it there. So that's in regards to the note you left on the order. So I'm just popping the rest of them in here for you. And then that's on there. Yeah, okay, perfect. So if I get your free gift from us as well, Kathy, and you've got the sending love and hugs and Christmas cuddles, and then lots of cuddly images there. Kathy, I hope you're happy with that. Hopefully you won't hear from me because it means that it has been done. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and yeah, I hope you're happy with everything, my lovely. That's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. And up next then today is Fatima Rahman. Fatima, are you here? Fatima, hello, 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 hello. You're here, keep one shell, donate the rest, okie dokie. So you've got 4 openings altogether. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So let's get these open. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let me just double check my time. Okay, I'll keep an eye on my microphone. Normally my microphone lasts around 4 hours, so we're just coming up to then, so I'll keep an eye on it. So if it does cut out, I should notice and I'll swap it over. Right, let's go down. Keep one shell, donate the rest. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for? So Mystery Oyster, you've got a softer pop there. You're hoping for yellows and sea greens. Okay, so there is your mother of pearl. And straight away in this one, I can see an autumn peach at the top there. Let me squidge him out and have a squidge in here as well. Okay, so there's no more in that one. So your first oyster has given you quite a large, bold, bright autumn peach. Okay, and there we go. So that's the shell we've kept there. So I'll donate the others. Thank you ever so much. So if I dry this pearl up so you can have a closer look. And there he is in the sand. So autumn peach from your first oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2. We've got a softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And you was hoping for a yellow. I can see a yellow. Beautiful, slightly two-tonal sunshine yellow there. And again, there's no more in that one. Now this one overall is a sunshine yellow, but if I just show you that he's slightly two-tonal, it does go slightly lighter and brighter around there. Definitely lots of yellows today, isn't there? Moving on to our next oyster. Quite a nice deep pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And no way, you were hoping for yellows and sea greens, and you had a yellow followed by a sea green. Let me dry him up for you. So here is your sea green. He's a slightly darker, gorgeous, deep sea green there. And then moving on to your last oyster. Oh, deep pop with that one. There's your mother of pearl. And then in here, oh, you've got a darker chocolate, and there's no more in that one. So he is a dark, deep chocolate. Now, Fatima, what do you guys think to these? You've got your autumn peach, your two-tonal yellow, your sea green, and your dark chocolate. Now, I will need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're happy with these, that's perfect. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. If I run them through the board, the autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The two-tonal yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Swap the chocolate for a watermelon or a cotton pink. I've definitely got watermelon, so I can do that for you. Okay. What do you think to that one? I do also have the pink in, so if you prefer to have the pink instead, I can get that for you. Pink instead, not a problem. Okay, if you have a look here, let me know if that one's okay. Of course you can. Do I have a few shades in here? It's the same. Okay, so Candy Floss Pink. Baby Pink. Let's try and get one which is more in between that one. And so I'm getting you, we've got Baby Pink, Blush Pink, Candy Floss Pink, bright pink and then hot pink. So bright pink is that one. And then hot pink is that one. Okay, so if you have a look here, are any of these what you're looking for? So I'll go through. You've got Baby Pink, Blush Pink, Candy Floss Pink, Bright Pink and Hot Pink. So Baby Pink, Blush Pink, Candy Floss Pink, Bright Pink and Hot Pink. Candy Floss Pink, no, it's absolutely fine. So Candy Floss Pink is that one there. Yeah, okay, so that's perfect. So I'll pop that on your top row and I'll take away the other pinks. So with your top row, green, autumn peach, yellow and pink, if you're happy with those, what colours would you like where? I'm just wrapping up your shells and then I'll hold these up again so you can look. Sorry, it's just the shells covered up the jewellery items, so I need to be able to see those so when you say I can see where I'm going. Oh, see, pink on the necklace. Okie dokie. Sea green on the butterfly. Oh, I love that choice. And the other two on the earrings. So the yellow and peach. Okay, so to confirm, you've got pink on the necklace, sea green on the butterfly, and then the yellow and peach on the earrings. Just confirm, is that all correct? And I've wrapped up your shells as well. No, you're very, very welcome. You guys get your free gift as well. So this one's got little reindeers all over him here. So that would be something that's just going to be sent so you can open that at home. I hope you and your daughter will be happy with everything, Fatima. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And then that's safe up there for you. So I hope you're both happy with everything once it arrives. And I actually think that's the end of the order list for today. Let me just refresh this here. It is. So before my microphone goes, I'm going to end it there. Thank you all for watching and for joining in. We're live again on Friday for our per raffle, our Christmas per raffle. So the draw is on Friday. Tickets are available until Friday as well. Also on Friday is Sophie's Star Night. So all stars donated on Friday's live will be given to Sophie. I hope you all have a brilliant week and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.